What the hell is up, people? It is time for me to do a random ass game review. I got this game here on my Xbox Gems Award that I downloaded a little while back, and I've been playing it about 3 weeks now. It's early April 2021, and I want to like this game, but there's certain shit about this game that just pisses me the fuck off. It makes me not want to fucking play it. It's not a bad game, and I'm pretty sure my brain is making shit up, but it's certain shit I see in this game that just irks the hell out of me. I'm sitting here confused. I think I'm at level 138 or something like that. Let me see. What level am I? Is it? I went to this screen here, and my level is just not there on whatever. And it's a lot of stuff you can do in the game. I don't know what the whole end game is. You know what I'm saying? You just collect cards. You know, your little troops or whatever. That's it. You get better troops, better stuff, and then you wait for them to make more shit, and then you go through this grindy ass grind fest game of grinding and collecting shit to get these cards. These troops. That's it. I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is it? What are you doing? Yeah, it's a grind game. This is a game for grinders. If you like grinding for shit and for nothing in particular, this is the game for you. If you like match games, like what's that? Fucking that. All them games I play, now I ain't gonna be able to name any. You know, the Candy Crush. All those type of games where you just matching colors and shit, you might like it. It's not that casual. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more complicated than that. Like I say, I'm early. I'm 138, so I'm still low level. You know, I don't have all my kingdoms, and I damn sure don't have them all maxed out. I don't have shit maxed out. I don't have traits for all my classes and it take forever to do that shit. This is a grindy ass game. I've been playing this game nonstop. I have not even maxed out a class yet. I haven't even maxed out a class yet. I probably could have if you just put like 3 of the ones I done played together. But still, the amount of time that I done spent playing this game, you grinding and grinding and grinding for much of fucking nothing. Because as soon as you get that, you leaving that alone to go grind for something else that's going to take 3-4 months to do. I'm like, it's not fun. You know what I'm saying? And then the gameplay, like you say, you got your little troops on the side, and you got the screen in the middle where you match all your colors for your spells and all that other shit. You get that same generic ass fireball spell go back and forth. This game is not even new. I mean, like y'all could have passed in some unique spell animations, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers is paying for the game. The first week or two, the first 2 weeks, I was like, okay, the game is okay. I supported the game already. You know what I'm saying? I made a little $5 purchase, a little $2 purchase, a little $5 purchase for the little daily gems or whatever for like 2 weeks. And they sent me that shit just now today, talking about, yeah, your stuff about to expire. You don't renew it? Nope. Nope. I don't. I done gave my money for what I thought this game was worth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a game that I'm probably going to continue to play. But it's not something I want to just put all my goddamn... I got other games I want to play too, shit. I just fired up Morrowind, shit. And I got ESO and another grindy ass game. And this, like I say, there's certain shit on here I see that just piss me off now. In the match... You know, you get the little skulls that pop down and, you know, you master skulls, boom, you hit the top enemy and you do damage and all this other shit. And I was playing the other day and I was matching a green. I swiped the green, I was matching 3. I swiped a green over top of 2. And a skull popped up where I was swiping away from, but it wasn't a skull while I was swiping too. A regular ass skull just popped up. A regular skull just popped up. If you don't know nothing about the game, you have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. But anybody that done played the game, know can picture what I'm saying, even if it hadn't happened to them. Let's say it was a red gem on top of 2 green gems. I swiped the red gem. I swiped the green gem to the left to replace the swap places with the red gem. But what a red gem was, a fucking skull popped up. And obviously, that skull ended up in a place that was advantageous to my, the fucking other team. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. I know goddamn well it wasn't a skull right there. I'm sitting there looking right there. I'm looking there because that's where I'm making my move. I miss shit all the goddamn time, but not right there in the middle of the board where I'm looking to make a 3 swipe. I seen that shit, and that happened after the shit that I noticed about the game, where anybody that played Dark Souls know about button mapping. Not button mapping, but the game reads buttons. When you play Dark Souls, and especially on Dark Souls 3, the enemy won't do nothing. Your button mash triggers them to do something, to counter you in some kind of goddamn way. It happens. It's well known. It's in the goddamn game. It's just, they'll read your input. I guess that's kind of to even it up. I don't know what the fuck it is. But, even when you run across it, it's, you get parried some shit by the goddamn computer, and some shit happen instantly as you hit your attack button. Just boom, just like that. Like you hit the button for them to smack you in your ass. Now in this game, some shit happens where you playing on an 8x8 board, right? The computer is playing on a 10x8 or a 12x8 board. The computer already know, the game already know what's coming. I'll watch this game, and it was a pattern. This is not some shit that happened once or twice. This is a pattern that I noticed. You'll have some skulls lined up right middle of the screen, right? And it'll be an obvious move. Anybody that's playing would take that obvious move unless you got a player that's immune to skull damage. They will pass that move up. They'll pass that fucking skull move, that instant damage move. They'll pass that up. Make a 3 color match somewhere else towards the bottom of the board, and then a 4 match will come off the screen from the top. Shit drops down when you make a match. It'll drop down and make a 4 match. It wasn't on the board. It wasn't no way you would know that would come down. Boom, that'll cascade down, 4 match, and then they spank your ass with the first move that they passed up. This shit happens consistently. Now, the computer, now I'm pretty sure they got levels to this shit, because they have to change the AI and shit as you level up and stuff like that. Because sometimes the computer would just pass up moves that you would think that, like, I thought they would have took that, because you leave skulls out there, they usually bam. You know what I'm saying? I do it all the time. Like if you make a move and you leave a 4 match open, you be like, oh shit, I didn't see that. Boom, they take that match. You fuck around and make a move and leave a skull match open. Boom, they gonna take that match and hit your ass with it. But it's the fact that they will pass that match up. They will pass it up for a guaranteed whatever the fuck to come off the screen, match that, and then hit you with whatever the fuck they left initially. That shit happens consistently, which is fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Which is fucking wrong. There's one thing if you notice that shit, like, god damn, shit. No. This happens all the goddamn time. Guaranteed match. If they pass up skull matches, they gonna take a small match at the bottom of the screen, cause a cascade to come down. They gonna get a match, and then they gonna clap you with that goddamn skull match. I've had it happen so many times. I know this shit is RNG for the most part, but not all of it. It ain't all RNG. Some of this shit is gonna sway towards the team you playing against, especially if they all mythic and high level and shit like that. And I don't play with my game. Like I watch videos and they be like, yeah, play, turn the speed up to have a fucking fat. No, you can't see what the fuck going on if your game is going 3-4 times speed. The shit just doing this right here. You missing all this shit I'm talking about. The game is cheating and shit. Your level is probably super goddamn high. It really don't even matter. And I'm like, do I even want to play the game? Because right now Guild Wars is going on, and I'm like, okay. I tried to play Guild Wars first day, got clapped. I'm like, all right, I don't even know if I could play Guild Wars because the matches that they were putting me in were against teams that I had no chance to beat. And I'm like, okay, well, I ain't high enough level, just and these are actual people teams, just like PvP. Man, look, my first match, cheesy as hell. I'm like, why would the fuck, that's why I started looking further on the game. Why the fuck would I want to play this? I played a team, my first match. Within the first 3 moves, they had I can't even say it. Within the first 3 or 4 moves of the match, right at the beginning, they had already transformed. They had already killed one of my troops and transformed the other 3 into 3 other things all together. Why the fuck am I even playing the game? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, why the fuck am I even playing the game? They done killed one troop at the beginning of the game and then transformed my other 3 into other troops. Shitty ones too. Is this what people are doing? Why the fuck would I want to play the game? That is asinine. It's like playing a group of fucking goblins on here. Why the fuck would I want to play that shit? I just did the little pet rescue thing. I'm on number 7. I'm on number 7. I'm pet rescue. That's the first time I ever got that far because I just got to the point where my team could actually do that. And I'm at myself. I said, all right, I'm not gonna get past this. I don't feel like banging my head up against this. When I'm playing every in this pet rescue, it's all goblins. Why the fuck would I want to play against all goblins? And it's just like, okay, you're not gonna get a fucking turn. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get a turn. Simple as that. I'm sitting here and because I did the shit about 5 times, and the last one, it was close to normal. You get to kind of mitigate that shit or not if you know how to play the game. There's only so much you can do unless you just freeze goblins, and I don't have freeze. You know what I'm saying? I don't have freeze. I don't like playing. You got all these fucking troops. You can't upgrade all them goddamn troops unless you just know life this fucking game. And I'm sitting there, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm playing, and this happened consistently today, to where every time you get goblins have a move, they do their spell, and then they get an extra turn. Well, as far as me today, 7 out of 10 times, every time they do a spell, whatever they did leaves them a foe match on the fucking screen. And I had my second group on here was fucking goblins. So I know how that shit works. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, why the fuck would I want to play against that? Especially with the goblins I'm running across in now, because I got low level goblins. I got the hobgoblin, the regular goblin, and that fucking shipwreck dude that I never even put on my team, and the other goblin rocket dude that I kind of like. And I got that on one team. The ones that I got fucking ice goblins, goblin king, goblin queen, and all this other shit. No motherfuckers smash your ass. I got the weak goblins that don't do no fucking damage. You get all the turns you want, but you don't do no damage. I'm playing against the ones that do damage, and you don't get a fucking turn. Fucking 8 to 10. They get 8 to goddamn 10 turns where you just sitting there with your controller down, just watching them just smack the fuck out of your goddamn troops until the match over. And I sit here, feed them. That's what I do when they start doing that shit. Every time they get 5, 6 cascades, just keep fucking feeding them. Keep fucking feeding them. Then I'm sitting there, they leave you with a fucking move to where you can't do nothing but either get hit with skulls or leave them open for a 4 or 5 match. You know, some of that shit I don't fuss about because it's RNG, because it happens on my end too. But I can't pick colors and shit that's off the fucking screen. You know, shit like that happens. You know, it's frustrating. Every game got frustrating parts to it. It has to be. If the game is just all easy, then it don't fucking matter. It's the fact that when the shit look like it's rigged to some point, you know, or it's doing some shit that's just unfair. Some of that shit I'm talking about is just part of the goddamn, like the goblins. That's just fucking part of the game. I'm gonna get mad at this shit. You know, that's what's gonna happen. It's part of the game. It happens in other games. It's just some shit that's part of the game. I'm gonna get mad at it. I'm gonna get mad and I'm gonna fucking keep playing. But that shit with them skipping matches and causing a cascade for a guaranteed extra turn match, that's bullshit. You know. And once I noticed that shit as a pattern, that's when I decided I wasn't gonna keep supporting the game. I keep playing it. You know what I'm saying? I got savvy enough to the game where I can keep playing it. I know where to get my gems and my resources and shit from, where I ain't got to give them my $5 every so often. You know, I don't have the affinity to keep just collecting shit on this goddamn game because I don't see the end of it. You beat the game? No. How many of y'all read I have all the kingdoms, 20-something kingdoms I have read 0 of the story that goes on in there. I tap right through that shit. The story on this game look just like my text messages. It's one long ass line that I probably typed, and then it's like one word. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's a blip, 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 blip. Really? Blip, 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 blip. Okay. Blip, 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 blip. Let's go. You know that. I'm not reading that shit. There's no effort put into that shit at all. And then this might not be that type of game. This is just one of the reasons I like the game. You just hop in and just start fucking playing. I'm playing ESO right now. I say I need to go through the stories on ESO. I pay $100 a goddamn year. I might as well do the goddamn, the expansions and shit on there. I don't buy the DLCs and shit like that, but I do the expansions and shit that come with the game. And I spend enough time on the game to where, if you don't have the craft bag on the ESO, then what the fuck are you doing? I mean, you can get by with it, but it just, man, it's a fucking headache if you don't. So I'm like, it's worth it. I've been playing that game since day one. Not 100%, but, I've played it enough to where I can invest money in it and not feel like I've wasted it. But, I play it. It's shit about that game that pissed me the fuck off. I hate the fact that it takes forever to get a goddamn dungeon. You know what I'm saying? I go through the fucking stories on there. I get tired of that. All right, I'm gonna run some dungeons. You sitting up and as a DPS, you just sitting there like. But I say I go through the stories and be like, boom. All right, I went through that story. I did that. That's an accomplishment. On here, I'm just like, let me go play ESO. That's basically what it comes down to. When I get tired of this shit, because I like doing. People talk about the fucking treasure hunt. You gonna fucking hate treasure hunt after a while. I believe it. But you know what? Treasure hunt to me, free gold. It's free resources as far as I'm concerned. I got so many goddamn treasure hunts. For a while, right at the beginning, I ran out of treasure maps. Before I started getting a whole bunch of them. I put Tyree on the team, and I put Tyree and that other Arab black desert dude. Put both of them on the goddamn team. Man, you end up with so many goddamn treasure maps. You end up with so many treasure maps. Now I got more treasure maps that I can use right now. You know what I'm saying? I probably got over 200. I know there's probably people out there with a whole lot more than that, but you ain't doing that many goddamn treasure hunts. Not if you trying to do them. And I get on there and I try to do my guild shit. So I get on there and I try to have two treasure hunts with 60 moves or more. My highest is 96. Just to let people know. I'm gonna have to look. Somebody posted. I don't know how long that YouTube video was. Somebody posted a video of a treasure hunt, 71 moves. And I was like, I didn't watch it because I was like, what? You know, I knew what Treasure Hunt was. Why the fuck would I want to watch that? You know what I'm saying? I played Treasure Hunt. Why the fuck would I want to watch that? And I got on there, and I'm just fucking around, just bloop, 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 trying to get the, 60 move shit. And I ended up with one with 96. 96 move Treasure Hunt. And I'm pretty sure it might be some more out there, but I'm like, now would I do it again? Probably not. That's all RNG right there. That's all RNG. I managed to get, I say I'll get a vault, maybe 3 or 4 out of 10 matches I do. I'll get a vault. I'll sit there and try to figure it out. It ain't one of the things where I'm just matching shit. I'm up on the TV like this, trying to pick and choose whatever, It's to the point where I'd rather do Treasure Hunt than play against a goddamn group of goblins for an hour. I'll tell you that. So, I don't know. I do shit to benefit my guild on here. I spend my gems on shit. I spend my gems on the little Sentinel shit. I spent gems and gold on some of the Sentinel shit for the guild wars. There's certain shit I look on there, even though we in the guild, it's a casual guild where only 3 people are active, maybe 4. But as far as the event and guild wars, there's only 3 people I seen that was active in that shit. Me and 2 other people. I know it's other people active in the group, but not since the shit done started. I see them in that, boom. They dropping 300, 200, 100,000 of they gold. You know what I'm saying? That's contributing to the task and shit. I'm like, all right, boom. I drop a couple thousand. I don't have all my king. I know I need my gold for my kingdom, so I don't drop all my gold in the guild. It's a casual guild, and nobody give a fuck. But I do put gold the fuck in there. If I see something that's right at the edge and needing to be completed, I drop some gold. Boom. Later on, I'm gonna have all that shit back in my mailbox. You know what I'm saying? So I got 319. I got 319 gold right now. While I'm talking, I had 390 gold at one point. And then I dropped 100,000 for a task, and I hadn't quite recovered from that yet. But I need that gold to upgrade my kingdom. And y'all already know, all my kingdoms that I've unlocked are all level 5. That was just the number I picked that I was going to get all my kingdoms to first. I think 10 is where most of the people said, get your level 10, and then I'm starting to get those deeds and shit now to where I can take it, above that. But I don't really know how to do that yet. So, but reading the description, that's what the fuck they fun. And I've picked up quite a few of those. I don't know if you need one or several of them shits to be able to do it. I'll figure it out eventually. But I'm not for to drop all my gold on that right now. I want to build up my gold I like to do shit at one time. I want to be able to just have like $1 million gold or whatever the fuck. And I just said, fucking upgrading all this shit. I got one kingdom that's level 8, Whitehill. Because they say that's like the best one. These early on, the best one to have. Because you get more glory. And I figured out, how to use glory. I'm like, you spend glory. And that's one thing, good thing about the game is you ain't got to spend no money on it. Your money that you spend on the game is all on you. You know what I'm saying? You want to spend money on a game? Spend money on a game. I ain't going to never tell nobody not to spend no money on the game. Because the people making this game got to make money. You know what I'm saying? Support the goddamn game, or else you won't have free-to-play games. You know what I'm saying? You won't have games like, well, y'all know all the, I can't fucking name all the goddamn games. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But this game pisses me off, as do many other games. But like I say, the type of piss off, the type of piss off is what gets me. Hey, I'm level 140. Is the fact that I noticed that cheeky ass shit in the game to where they matching shit off the screen. I'm not gonna tweet the company and tell them that and whatever. This they fucking game. They do what the fuck they want to do. I want to go find a little Twitter site or whatever the fuck or whatever they use for feedback and be like, look, y'all got this cheeky ass shit where this, ain't nothing I can prove. It ain't like I'm sitting here recording this shit. I wish I was like a streamer or something where I can go back and be like, see, look at this shit. These are all the games I was playing, and this is the shit I'm talking about right here. Where these motherfuckers skip the match, skip the whole skipped a whole four-way skull match. You know, match 3 green gems on the other side of the screen, and then 5 or 4 purple gems pop out the bottom. Drop from the fucking top to give them a 4-way match for some mana. Boom, they get 4 mana out of that shit, and then boom, they still hit you with that 4-way match that they passed up 2 fucking moves ago from some shit that wasn't even on the screen to start with. You know, I know how to count the gems and look and see what's gonna happen when I drop. I don't do it all the time because it's fucking tedious as hell. One a match will take you forever if you gonna sit there and count every goddamn thing. It's okay. Nah, fuck that. I ain't doing all that. I ain't doing all that. I'm fairly successful at this game without doing that. Not for to start counting moves. Now it's Sunday I should have, because I'd be like, really? But that's my review on the goddamn game, man. I'm participating in it. My little guild mates, I'm participating in it with them. As long as I see them active, I'll be active. Because at this point, I'm getting to the point in the game where it's like, okay, ain't nothing else I want to do. I just want to make sure I get my guild seals by the end of the week. I want my 2,000 guild seals. So I got some work I got to do with that. But that'll be all my casual shit that I do to get for my guild seals for the end of the week. Because I'm not for to be spending all my gems and shit to just speed by shit. No. Yeah, I just know I'm not for to fucking do that. No. And as far as anything else, it's not a bad game. I would recommend it if it's up your alley. But like I said, I like games like this where I got my troops and all this other shit. It kind of remind me of The Last Remnant, even though it ain't nothing like The Last Remnant, other than you have a bunch of different troops you can select. You know, I like The Last Remnant. I got it on my computer back there. My computer has been sitting back there in my room for ages upon ages. Now I can go hook that computer up to my TV right now. And it's been so long that I probably wouldn't be able to log into Steam. I can guarantee you that. Because Steam was a headache to log into when I was using it. So I know goddamn well Steam is up. And I already know I don't want to get on there and find out all the games that I don't have access to because I can't log into Steam. That would piss me the hell off. I need to plug that computer up because I want to play The Last Remnant, even though I cannot stand the footsteps in that goddamn game. There's just so many troops you can do. You get to a certain point in the game, you don't even want to play the game anymore. You just want to manage your troops and all that other shit. Which with this game right here, guy, but it's like, man, it's too many trash troops. They got so many filler troops on here, it's ridiculous. It's like I'm not gonna ever use that troop. Ever. And then you spend all your souls upgrading the troop. You're like, all right, I use this troop right here, blah, blah, blah. 2-3 days later, you'll never use that troop ever again. Unless you don't have a choice to, like with these events where you can't, with these color restrictions and shit. I had to play a whole section of the game with my hero and a bunch of level 1 knights. I had a bunch of level 1 knights, just like, because I never use knights. For this game, for whatever reason, I like monsters and beasts and shit. Use no fucking knight, because most of the knights don't do nothing but add armor and shit, which you need in your troop. If you're running that kind of troop, you need to spread your shit out. I don't usually have defensive people in my troops. It's usually my hero. My hero would probably do whatever the fuck. I have 2 mana generators, attack, and another tank at the bottom or some shit like that. So either another tank at the bottom or another person that can attack and summon, like the Dog Master. He got a pretty good attack and he can summon. So at the end of the match, I got the whatever that little big giant green egg cocoon thing. I got the cocoon. I got that not maxed out, but I got it at its highest level. I have shit like that at the bottom. So which I don't know if it should be at the bottom, to tell you the truth, because they spawn them shits right at the fucking top, and then they start blocking mana and shit like that. I know how to organize my goddamn teams and shit. It ain't like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in the game. Game just pissed me the fuck off to where I sat here and did a whole goddamn rant / review on it. I know what the fuck I was supposed to do on the game. It's just the fact that I noticed some cheeky ass shit, man. Like I said, I know. I did have to look up how to do Guild Wars. I'm like, how the fuck you? I mean, I guess the first time you have to look it up, but I just early this morning, maybe about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, I had to look up how to actually play Guild Wars. I'm like, oh, okay. I got to set up all these teams, and I did it just for points. I did it just for points. All those teams will get their ass whooped because there's a bunch of level 1 teams because I don't play with them. You know what I'm saying? The dude said if you have all your teams with all different people, you know what I'm saying? If you don't, you use all different people for all your teams, you get a bonus. So I was like, okay, and I think I did. I got I got some kind of points for setting up my defenses, but people gonna whoop from what I was fighting. People gonna whoop my teams anyway, so it don't even matter. But the Guild Wars, at least they did decide to move me down because I got clapped 2 matches in a row, and I guess they was like, okay, they was like, okay, and then I won like 4, so I guess I got moved down a bracket or whatever the fuck because I went like 0-5 one day, then I went 0-2 the next day, and then I won 4. I thought you only had 5 matches per day, but I was 4-2. However the hell that worked, I don't know. I guess you get 5 wins, but I mean, I don't know. However they do it, yeah. But anyway, I'm done with this video. I will catch y'all. I don't know. I hadn't been posting on YouTube in a while because ain't shit been going on. Unless y'all want to hear about me whining about paying taxes. That's it. Ain't shit been going on. It is slow, which is kind of a good thing. But it's slow for me. There's plenty of shit going on in my city. A lot of bad shit that there's one of the main reasons why I pretty much try to stay in the fucking house. I want to stay in the fucking house. I don't want to be involved in a lot of the stuff that's going on outside in my city. My neighborhood, I can't say, but in my city in general and in Harris County as a whole, it is horrible. So I stay in the house. I play my fucking games. So I hop on YouTube, watch some Let's Plays. I was and try to squeeze in a workout every once. My legs are kind of sore. I don't know if I can do nothing today, but yeah, I'm finna log off of this fucking Gems of War and go over to the hell is my other game? It's ESO, and play some Elder Scrolls Online, and I might even go and look and see who's online to see if I can hop in somebody's chat, see what the fuck they doing, even though it's in the middle of the day on a fucking Wednesday, so who knows. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Peace.